On his land outside Peoria, Darrell Kammeier is keeping one eye on the rising Illinois River and another on the only thing standing between it and his farmland, a 7-meter tall levee.
It was constructed to hold back the Illinois River so this ground would not become a floodplain.
As the water level rises, Kammeier patrols the levee in an all-terrain vehicle. With the river now just half a meter below the top of the levee, Kammeier says his biggest concern is not what could spill over, but what could slip underneath.
Right now we have to watch about the levee getting saturated and water trying to seep underneath of it. So we watch for spots that might be a potential problem and we address them as we see them.
Kammeier knows if a significant amount of water breaches the levee, that would prevent him from planting his fields. Kammeier has so far been able to avoid the Illinois River's wrath, but Peoria was not as fortunate. Parts of the downtown area were under several meters of water, and that also played out in other towns along the river as the floodwaters slowly made their way downstream.
The last record was 1943 and it broke all those.
Mike Zerbonia is operations manager for the Army Corps of Engineers on the Illinois River. His office was a casualty of the high waters. He says one immediate impact of the flooding is the interruption of shipping.
Scrap steel, grain, coal, concrete, and we can't move any of it now due to the high water. We have the river shut down.
So if we have trouble moving grain down the rivers, if that is slowed down, it affects prices that we can get, mostly because the cost of transportation gets higher because they can't haul as much.
But there's a silver lining to the storm clouds that caused the flooding, says grains analyst Ken Smithmeyer.
And I think right now the market sentiment is more of a, well, we need the rain. It's been fantastic. We've improved drought conditions, but we need to get the planters rolled in the field. We're well behind the average pace in planting at this point in the crop year.
Right now we're going to be 2 to 3 weeks behind probably.
Kammeier is looking ahead to when his fields are dry enough so he can start planting. He hopes this season brings greater crop yields, fueled by just the right amount of rain. Kane, Farabaugh, VOA News, Peoria, Illinois.